How's it going, guys? It's a little cold. It's a little warm in here. Not usual. Hey, Shiva. How's it going, dude? Just finished my work week. Went to sleep this morning. Woke up. Spent some time with the wife. Got on a little bit later than usual. Got caught up watching TV and got some ice cream, so. But we're here now. Cool. Feel free to ask anything you want about the game. You know, I know you're not familiar. You don't play this game too much. You might not be very familiar with it. But since you are on my media team, you know, you'll be around this a lot more. So if you have any questions, I have no problem answering them. Awesome, man. I'm excited to see it. Really excited. Yone mid. Awesome. League of Legends free game? It is. It's the #1 played free game in the world. Let's do this. I need to turn the fan on. It is not comfortable in here. Do you play mobile games at all, Shiva? I think it might also be a. It's also been put into a mobile game recently. If that's interesting to you. So every single one of their team is AD. Been falling out of league, too boring. Aw. How's it going, Josh? Great to see you. I'm not even gonna try to push this in. I don't have the mana to do it. I knew he was gonna teleport. Alright, sounds good, Shiva. Messed that up. Should push out to him. Hey man, nah, I'm still a league sucker, but I'm trying some other games like Fallout. I hear you. I get you. Makes sense. We need some AP. Go ahead and grab Doran's ring. . Not ideal where the lane ended up, but you know, we're gonna slow push here. Nocturne's top lane. The idea here is to slow push this wave in and then deny him a bunch of CS under tower. But Nocturne saw it coming. Siege, thanks for the good luck, dude. How you doing? So he was able to get quite a bit of that farm because Nocturne came mid, but Nocturne's bot lane now. Ray electrocute poke. He's 6. No summoners. No wave clear. We got wave clear now. He doesn't have teleport. Let's push this in. It's next wave. And then recall. Or Helix Reaper, how's it going, guys? Go ahead and get arm guard. You got back to JRPGs on the Switch? Gotcha. He's gone. We got barrier back up for Nocturne. Oh, that hit me. Damn. I think we can get Yone to jump in on us aggressively. Oh, Nocturne's here. Damn. We're gonna make more videos about Tank Viktor. It's not really that good. It really isn't that good. We have a couple of Couple of Tank Victor games coming that we played last week that'll probably be on the channel soon. But like personally, there are some definite flaws with it, and I haven't quite figured them out, and I'm not sure if they'll ever be figured out. I'll say it this way: you can't really carry with Tank Victor unless you get really fed. And to get really fed, you have to be able to just kind of scale out, and you're pretty much useless until that point. And if you're not able to help your team out and your team needs help, you're more than likely going to lose the game. Rengar, you could have waited. You knew it wasn't warded. You knew he was going to try to go in on me with his dash. Not to say I'm not playing it. You know, I'm still trying it out here and there whenever I got forced into the top lane, but I'm not choosing to play top lane Victor. To be honest, it's kind of shit. I've had more success just going off tank AP build top lane than the Sunderer build. So not to say that there's some matchups that are like harder for Victor to play against top, that he does a lot better with in the bruiser build, but you're playing more to just survive at that point. Should have known. All ED. You don't want to intentionally pick Victor top. If you get forced top and you want to play Victor into it because I think it's going to be a better choice, then sure. But it's not something you're going to actively queue into. It's just a shit, not viable setup right now. But I mean, you would probably want to go phase. You would either go phase rush or you go grasp. Phase rush, if you're playing against ranged, grasp can give you a little bit of an edge against melee. If you're going to go grass, recognize that you're not going to have as much damage, but you're going to have more potency in your Q and auto. So in that point, if you're going to go the bruiser build, then you can go Sunderer. But after that, yeah, you'd probably want to go like off AP, like what's that item called? Damn, I'm drawing a blank. The demonic embrace, horizon focus, maybe even frozen heart wouldn't be bad because you get the mana, but you're not gonna be doing more damage from it. It's just not. It's not really that good. Against like hard AD duelist top lane and you get forced against it, then it's great, right? Like The Grasp of the Undying is great against it, you know? But what you're going to notice is you're going to fall off dramatically in team fights because your AoE abilities are not going to do as much damage. Your single target damage is still going to be pretty solid, but you're not going to be as tanky as you would want to be. And you're not going to be doing as much meaningful damage in team fights as you'd want to be. Yeah, no problem, Kenself. I haven't really spent much time playing Viktor top. And when I do play Viktor top, it doesn't work out as well as you would hope it would. Laning phase goes fine. You end up getting a good CS lead if you're manipulating the waves properly. But then after that, in team fights, things just kind of fall apart, especially if your team's not doing too well. My internet's bad tonight. Trovo won't love, so I'm gonna be here. No worries. How's it going, Polar? Oh, that hit me? It didn't look like it hit me. Oh, Quinn got Nocturne.
All of humanity is about to be set free. The dawn of a new age has come.
Maybe biting off a little more. Oh, Yorick went top lane. Teleported top lane. Weird. Looks like we're collapsing on him. Okay. We could collapse our Baron. We're pushed in. Dragon's up in 4.
The dawn of a new age.
It looks like we're just all going bot. GG. That was pretty funny. Our glass to make no dash into the Vanguard cage. Worked just like I intended.
Surge detected. Evacuate immediately.
Sometimes that take a while. But I guess it was a good first game. The day. Did you guys see the new dodge penalties? It's gonna make my Victorious count very difficult. So I'm starting up a new one. If you guys weren't aware. That's this one right here. We just finished our placements last stream. This is our second day. So that's why we're silver 4, but we're playing with Smurf Elo, so we're actually playing against like probably about plats. Just still lower than diamond, but just gives you an idea of what we're dealing with here. Oh god, yeah, why am I so tired? Don't get it. I haven't had any rogue today, maybe that's it. Ugh. Yeah, we are back. Strawberry, kiwi, or watermelon, guys? Yeah, I don't have much strawberry kiwi left. No biggie. We'll go ahead and go with strawberry or kiwi. Let's finish it out. Now we can queue up. Oh, man, so good. So good. Fuck. All right. Shook, what's going on? How you doing? Let's see, what rank were these guys anyway? Smurf account, silver 1. Playing some Gwen? Nice. That might not be a Smurf account. What icon? This thing? I have no idea. I have no idea what icon this is. It probably came from an event. Kairos! Oh no. What's the You're awake for no reason. That's the problem, huh? I'm sorry. I guess you just gotta hang out with me then. I guess you just gotta hang out with me. What's new? How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Started the stream a little later than normal. I was we went to bed after work, a long work week. And then Becca and I went and grabbed some noodles from Noodles and Company, which was very good. Sat in our theater room and watched Young Sheldon for like 4 or 5 hours. And then Becca wanted ice cream, so then we ran to McDonald's about 10 minutes before they closed to grab some McFlurries. So that was all that's open at the time. Watched a little bit more of Young Sheldon, and then came to the stream. So, how do you see what the pool party will look like on Viktor? I mean, I don't think they've shown anything, have they? I know I've heard there's a leak saying that there's supposed to be Pool Party Viktor, but I don't think it's real. Personally, I don't think it's real. Okay, here we go. LeBlanc. She's gonna go corrupting potion. All right, here we go. LeBlanc's gonna go corrupting potion, so I'm gonna go try to match her corrupting potion. I'm gonna go magic resist, go electrocute when she jumps in on me, and then we're gonna go ahead and do sure. If it's real, if Pool Party Viktor is real, which I don't think it is, I'm assuming they would do water, obviously. So he'd have like a water orb. He'd have like a little water gun cannon thing that shot water. His laser would be a stream of water. His gravity field could be like a whirlpool. They'll probably make him have his six-pack, like how his armor has like this kind of like six-pack looking thing. They'd probably give him like a real six-pack, you know, with like a snorkel mask. They could do it, okay? They could do it. Now that I'm thinking about it, everything I just said actually sounds pretty plausible for a Pool Party Viktor skin. But are they actually gonna do it? I don't know. That roadmap was fake, I heard. Or we can't confirm that's a real roadmap. That didn't come from Riot. Let me look at this. Yeah, I don't think that roadmap was real. It was a skins leak. But there's nothing confirming that the skins leak roadmap graphic that was leaked was real. So it could be real. But we can't say it is. But if it was, that's how I would say it would work. He did get psyops recently. Yeah, but the thing is, man, the only reason I can kind of see it, is a lot of people have been looking at Viktor. But here's why I don't think it's gonna happen. There's a certain reason why I do not think Pool Party Viktor is gonna happen, and the reason why is because I think instead of him getting a skin this year, he's going to be the victorious skin. I'm hoping, right? But I'm serious. If the way victorious skins work, the way to decide them is that they haven't had a skin that year, right? One, and two, they have to be, the victorious skin is chosen based on the most impactful in changing the competitive League of Legends scene in multiple regions during the beginning of the year up to spring split. Because in spring split, or right around spring, is when they start building the skin for the victorious line. So most of the time when Viktor was prominent and competitive, he was prominent in fall or summer, and by then it was not going to be possible for him to be a victorious skin. The reason why I think it's possible now is because, think about it, he has this massive change where you remove his hex score, so his whole identity changes in the mid lane, right? You have this whole push to control mages in LCS, and Viktor is a very, very strong control mage in LCS, and it's such a big prominent choice that there's multiple regions playing in multiple different ways in multiple different scenarios, to the point where Orianna was brought back out as a counter to Viktor. But Orianna is so prominent in LCS usually anyway when she's super good, because she's just a really good team fighter. So that's why they're gonna nerf her. And when they nerf Orianna, Viktor's gonna be even more prominent and competitive. And I think he already has been very prominent and competitive for the beginning of the year, to the point of the cutoff where they would have decided what victorious skin they'd want to use. So If Victor does not get the pool party skin because it was a fake leak, and there's been fake leaks for Victor skins many times, it's never happened, then the possibility of Victor getting a Victoria skin is higher. You have to be golden up to get the Victoria skin? Oh, shit. I guess I'm screwed. Guess I have to I have to pay someone to boost my account. She just used her grab field. You walk back into it! You walk back into it! What? I hit the map! Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, he's gonna push this in. Not ideal. Not ideal because I don't have teleport. She can push me in. Don't have healing. All right, Polar. I'm gonna need you to translate. We're 9 hex core pieces away. 8 hex core pieces away. What the heck? Italy's here. Okay. I don't like pushing up. No vision. Italy, roaming the grounds. Do have barrier now. You can one-shot me. Ah! Tried to barrier the burst, which I did. Italy's coming towards Yi. Coming. Wait, she fucking missed? How did she miss? Oh, I don't have ult. Thought I had ult. No biggie. Go for it. Ah! Thought I could burst her before she bursted me. You will have to make an effort to reach minimum gold. But I believe in you because you will have the incentive. You will have the drive. Why does the new release feel underwhelming? Because she was really bad early release, but then they hotfixed her. Now she's really strong. Well, not really strong, but she's stronger. She's still a little weak, but I think in the right hands, people can really learn how to make some damage with her. Fuck, man. Oh, no. You know the sad reality? You guys watch me for my Viktor gameplay, but like, my farming is so bad sometimes. It's absolutely terrible. Well, now what? Now what? No! I killed the wrong one! Damn it! Reacting to subscribers' matches? I thought about it. I thought about like taking submissions and doing reviews or like analysis of my viewers' games, but right now I don't have the time. But in the future, the goal is to have the time if I was able to, you know. Hey, I'm Ed King. How's it going? Oh my goodness. Now LeBlanc's roaming around. It'll happen eventually. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hey, Polar. Yay, Trovo loaded. LeBlanc's definitely roaming to a mid lane. In bot lane. Oh, just decided not to. Huh? What? Belongs to come mid. Samira's mid too. Oh, they're all mid. Oh, man, I'm gonna keep pushing this in. Gate's here now. Blanc went top. That's their death. No dragons up. Lily was top, bottom river. What's better, play Viktor with skin or without? I mean, it doesn't do anything for you except that it looks cool. I personally like the skins, but on this account, I don't have any skins. So. I started a new account recently, Ahmed, because of the new dodge penalties that are coming. Because my Victorious account's only Viktor since level 1, and I have to dodge quite often. The dodge timer could get too big. And so I want to have an account that I can just jump onto, fall back on. That's around the same rank that I can play in between timers. But in doing so, I have to start over, and well, it's a brand new account. Oh my goodness. Damn it. Oh. I didn't have ult. Alrighty. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, just so you guys are aware. Next week I will not be able to stream League of Legends. but I will more than likely be able to stream Wild Rift. I'm going out of town and going on a trip for work, and so I don't have a gaming PC with me, but I'll have my phone, so I'll probably be streaming Wild Rift that week. YouTube videos will still come out like normal, the live streams will be a little different. The fun's in me. It's so sweet. Thanks, Baller.
Humanity is about to be set free.
Alright, I guess I'm going top lane.
The dawn of a new age has come.
Down, 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 down. Alright, I got barrier. She doesn't. I've got ult. She does. I've got consumies. Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Come on. What the heck? Okay. Go ahead, Yee. All right. Watch out, Caitlin. You got a company coming.
The dawn of a new age has come.
What did you just witness? I don't know. I'll let you try to explain it and describe what you saw. I saw myself having a chance of getting out of there until Urgot ulted me. That was the knife in the camel's back right there. Hello. Okay. I do damages. So team wants to ARAM down mid. Into Seraphine. Ain't gonna work, sweetie. I'm gonna go bot. Don't do ARAM. Wait for me to push in bot lane.
Warning. Energy surge detected.
Uh.
Immediately. Warning. Energy surge detected. Evacuate immediately.
Ah! Did she just smite me? She just smited me. Wow. Okay. Well, we won, I guess. I'm not too proud of it. That was kind of a shit show, honestly. I wasn't really paying attention at all. And yeah. I want like a pop-off game. I want like craziness. I want the hyperbolicness of all the awesomeness of being a Viktor main and all that fun stuff. That wasn't it. That was me kind of doing somewhat okay in laning phase, getting camped, and then just starting to run it down over and over with our whole team just comes and uses all their abilities on me, and then my team's able to kill them all. That's what that game was. Silver 2, oh my goodness, we promoted twice. Of course we did. Of course we did. But just for the record, that wasn't Silver 2 players. That was a Smurfy Smurf, level 31. This was a Smurfy Smurf as well. Actually, no, it wasn't. He wasn't. Oh, cool. Good for him. The Raka? Oh, she wasn't either. Ah. Ah. Okay. Interesting. What about the LeBlanc? Ah, yeah, level 38. Yep. Yep. That's how this goes. This is how it's gonna go for a while, guys. Until we get back into our ranks on this account. So that means we can just kind of do stuff and get away with it. So does that mean we go ahead and do excuse me, a stack machine game next game? Is that what you guys want? Stack machine? Or how it's better said, the machine. Yeah. Boom, they're dead. I'll let you guys pick. We doing stack machine, electrocute, phase rush, airy. What are we doing? Polar goes the stack. All right, we're gonna go with the stack machine. I'm down for it. I'm down for it if you're down for it, Polar. The machine. How's it all going? I mean, it's going cold. It's going good, Polar. What are the best rooms for Viktor? I mean, there's not really an answer. Like, okay, so there are most viable runes. There are most consistent runes. There are most impactful runes, or you know, whatever else. But port. I can't play stack machine, Vic. You're so bored. Oh shit. Well, Anyway, Ahmed, so basically, you've got phase rush is consistent, you know, survival, keep yourself alive for ganks. So if you need that, then more than welcome, go for it. But if you want more impact in your lane and you think you can play it aggressively, then electrocute's a very good option. If you're playing into more assassin like AD guys and you're in like top lane or something, you just gotta play for survivability. You could possibly go Grasp of the Undying with your Q for sustain. If you are going against mages and they're a little bit range, you can't really get electrocute, but you don't want to play phase rush because you want a little bit more dominance in the lane, you can go airy. If you are thinking about playing aggressive early and thinking you can get someone down low health, they don't have that much sustain, they don't have that much of a help from their jungler, and you think that these fights are going to get crazy mid to late game based on their team comps, then you can go Dark Harvest. I mean, there's different situations, there's different runes, and then with each runes, there's a different play concept for each rune choice, right? So phase rush, you're going to be playing the lane, you're going to be playing safely, you're playing control, whatever. Electrocute, you're going to go for the aggressive, you're going to win, right? You're going to do that damage. All right, we're going to have to dodge this game. Oh well. If you are playing against a lot of tanks and you need to survive and they're going to be running you down, then phase rush is good, but then you're not going to be really playing Ludens at that point, right? You're probably going to be playing Leandries, right? Because if you're playing Leandries, you're playing phase rush, you're playing for survivability, you're playing for the scaling, right? In that case, you'd probably be running teleport so that you can keep your wave in check and everything else, and you're probably going to be running an early tier as well, right? Because you'll have the early tier, you have the teleport, you have the phase rush, you have the sustain, you have the survivability, you keep yourself alive, you keep the lane controlled, you farm up, you scale, you get the Leandries, you get the Archangels, now you're doing damage, consistent damage, maybe you're running CDR boots, so now you got the higher cooldown reduction, so now you're really putting out a lot of damage, a lot more consistent DPS, not burst single target or burst burst damage, but you're putting consistent DPS out because they have a very strong tank line and you have to do front to back or whatever. In that case, that's a good rune choice, right? But if you're against an assassin and the assassin's going to like really shit on you, then you probably want to play a little bit more safer as well. But in that case, you have to be careful, because if you're holding the lane too much and you're freezing the lane too much, you're controlling the lane too much, you're farming and you're staying safe, then that assassin's probably going to roam around. So if that's going to happen, you got to make sure you got some root wards placed, or make sure your team's aware, because if the assassin starts roaming around, he can escalate and really snowball the game very quickly, to the point where your sustain decision and your playing for long decision no longer works for you, right? And because the game ended before you got there. So that's that point too, right? But let's say you got a lot of like close range squishies on the enemy team, and you think that your positioning and your decision making is better, so then you might go electrocute, and so then you play around that electrocute cooldown to apply that burst damage in the lane and assert that dominance. But then when you're asserting that dominance, now your lane's inherently pushing and you have that control. With that case, you need to make sure you have wards and you need to be tracking the jungler, because the jungler is going to try to stop you, right? This jungler's going to stop you, and the jungler can do it very easily because you're in a mobile mage. So it's very important that you take those considerations, take that in consideration, right? So, where was I at? So anyway, that's how it goes when you go from different rune choices, and then the different builds that you apply to those rune choices, and the decisions you make, and the playstyles that you make, and really, honestly, there's definitely more consistent runes, right? So like higher elo, a lot of people don't fight very often because they know how to fight against objectives. They're playing the game more objectively and more strategically, so they're not fighting for no reason. So then most of the time you'll probably see high elo victors playing phase rush and playing like tier or something like that with Leandries and kind of scaling out. But we know that in the lower elos, Clown Fiesta Central, right, you could go ahead and do that playstyle that the pros play, but it may not work for you. Right? The game might end before you can get online, before you have a say in it. So in that case, if you got to play the Clown Fiesta meta, then you got to play the Clown Fiesta meta, and there's a couple options you can utilize. You can utilize Electrocute and get that damage out, You can do Dark Harvest and really just snowball, but you have to make sure you're careful, right? You got to make sure you're careful and making sure you're applying that damage properly and getting the stacks properly and being invested. Airy, good poke damage. Comet, good poke damage, especially if you got CC on your team. Comet with CC, solid. Or Phase Rush. Again, Phase Rush, you can still do Phase Rush and lower elos, but then maybe you might play a little bit more aggressive Phase Rush. So you might go Phase Rush with Ludens, because you're going to be going for those carries, going for those low health people, right? Gosh, I'm on a roll right now. I can rant about this for hours, but let me stop there and let me just check with you, Ahmed. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense why a question as simple as what are the best runes for Viktor is not so easily answered? Yes, you could say what's more consistent. Yes, you could say what's more viable in the meta. But every game, you should really pay attention to what you're going to be doing, what your strategy is going to be doing, what your team's going to be doing, what the enemy team's going to be doing, and how it's going to fit, right? And the more games you have playing with Viktor, and the more games you have played with those players, and those champion setups, the more you have an understanding of how the game's more than likely gonna play out. And then in that case, if you know how it's gonna play out, you can set yourself up for the best success for that condition. Anyway, real quick, guys. Dodge timer's definitely done by now. I've been ranting long enough. Be able to play here. All right. What's going on, Polar? The music sounds epic. Hell yeah, it does. Damn, I lost a bunch of you guys to that rant. Holy crap. Went from 12 of you to 4. Yeah, sometimes I just sound sometimes I just sound like a complete psychopath, mad scientist guy when I talk about Viktor. It's sometimes hard to dial it down, and that's just something you'll have to get used to, or not. You can choose not to watch too. That's fine. But I mean it with good intentions. I do. Me who play with the same rooms for every champion. That's just how it is, Polar. I get you, man. I get you. So, Ahmed, does the rant make sense? Did it go over your head? Did you miss like 90% of it? Do you want me to summarize it again? I don't know. Viktor jungle can be possible. Sorry, Darth, I just saw it. I have played it. I have played Viktor jungle. It's not the most viable thing in the world, I will say. I will say that for sure. Not the most viable thing in the world. If the enemy jungle knows what he's doing, he's just gonna go and invade your jungle, and you have no chance of 1v1ing him. Think about how helpless sometimes you feel when the jungler and the support come to mid lane. Right? Now apply that by times 10 when you're jungling, and you now have even harder times escaping, and you have harder time recognizing where everyone's at, and you could be going to a buff, and the enemy jungler's just sitting there waiting for you. You know, and you get assassinated, you're dead. Now what? You're off the map. And all the lanes still play out the same, right? Because in a mid situation, if all the attention's on you, then the jungler has the potential to go to other lanes and apply the pressure somewhere else. But if you're playing jungle and everyone's just shitting on the jungler, then there's no way to apply pressure anywhere else. You have to rely on each individual laner to be doing their own thing and actually winning. But if the jungler is getting ahead because the jungler got ahead off the jungler, and the jungler starts ganking while the jungler's trying to catch up, the game just kind of ends and snowballs. So, especially for Viktor, right? Because Viktor's super mid to late, and if he gets put behind, then the game's gonna snowball before he can even put damage out. You know, he can barely kill the camps by himself. Now, in the olden days, Jungle Viktor had very little chance, and that was because he could buy his upgrade early, so he could recall, buy his upgrade, clear the wave, clear the jungle camps faster, and then be ready and be available, and then get the blue smite, and then he had the slow built into it, right? And he could do things, right? But now, because of his new setup, where he has to get the hex bits, right, or hex fragments, or whatever they call it these days. Yes, you get more because of their jungle creeps, but it's harder to kill the jungle creeps. So you're gonna be taking more damage from the jungle creeps, which means you won't be able to clear as often. You'll be sent back more often, and you have to build for sustain against the jungle creeps just to kill the jungle creeps. And then if you do that, then your early game's even more botched when it comes to a potential skirmish or duel. So you in a 2v2 scuttle situation, you're probably gonna lose it, right? Got bot lane. Now I can play bot lane Viktor, but we already have 2 APs. So it looks like we're not gonna play Viktor this game. I know. You guys are giving me the eyes of judgment right now. I could feel it. I could feel them beating down on me. But I'm not on Victorious, right? I'm not on Victorious. If I'm on Victorious, obviously I'd be dodging, and I wouldn't be able to play Viktor right now. I wouldn't be able to play anything else. But because I'm not on Victorious, I guess I can play other things. So, I guess I'm playing ADC, guys. And I know you don't want to see it. I know you don't want to see it. You guys are all gonna run away and leave and be like, oh no, not the Viktor. I understand. I get it. But look at this. I cannot play Viktor with this team. Look at this. AP support, AP mid, AP jungle. It ain't happening. Well, now he's going Yasuo. Now he's going Aurelia. Now it could happen. I could do it now. But do I do it?